He's going to need you both. And I know you'll take care of him like a mother.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Thomas Astruc has officially written a special episode based in Tibet featuring Gabriel, Emilie, and Nathalie during their adventures. Since the episode will take place in a flashback, it can have no real impact on the current narrative. However, it will provide insight into the three characters' personalities and what motivated them to make such extreme life-threatening actions throughout Miraculous Ladybug. Gabriel was also private about his late wife and their history. At the same time, Nathalie only mentioned their past briefly in the 5th season, and now the flashback episode can provide an unbiased explanation of everything between the three friends. In today's video, we'll discuss the contents of the retrospective episode.
Emilie always deserved more than what she wanted. That's why I made you destroy the recordings. I couldn't bear them.
Number 1. A different Gabriel. The Gabriel introduced at the beginning of Miraculous Ladybug had already lost most of his life and passions since the passing of his wife. He's reclusive, cold, and a distant father who becomes one of the world's most well-known supervillains. Over time, his desire to revive Emilie becomes replaced with an obsession to defeat Ladybug and Cat Noir, clouding his judgment. He pushes everyone who loves him away, including Adrien and Nathalie, until his inevitable final confrontation with Ladybug. The harsh and reclusive Gabriel Agreste, known by Miraculous Ladybug fans, is a man born of tragedy and loss. Gabriel's love for his wife is strong enough that he's willing to harm others and abandon his morals to reunite with her. It seems like he was once a caring, compassionate, and kind person who would do whatever he could for his family. In representation, Felix reveals information about his aunt and uncle, including their strenuous beginnings. Despite coming from nobility and having high expectations on her shoulders, Emilie falls in love with Gabriel, a humble tailor, when she studies abroad. She abandons her family and livelihood to be with him, which includes going on the worldly adventures we'll witness in the episode. Gabriel was likely a better man with Emilie, influenced by her presence, so he'll be a far cry from the villain that Miraculous fans are familiar with when the episode airs. His characterization will likely be similar to the alternate Gabriel, Butterfly, from Miraculous World Paris. His alter ego chose to use the Butterfly Miraculous for good and was kind, generous, and genuinely concerned with the well-being of others. Unfortunately, seeing Gabriel happy and as a devoted husband will only make his story in the main series more tragic.
For you. Are you sure you're ready?
Yes.
Number 2. The Love Triangle. Miraculous Ladybug is no stranger to complicated relationships. For 4 seasons, Marinette and Adrien remained locked within a complex love square that included themselves and their hero alter egos. Then, the 2nd season introduced new romantic interests for each of them, creating brand new love triangles and romantic drama that influenced the following seasons. Throughout the series, it seems evident to many that Gabriel and Nathalie started developing romantic feelings for one another. They work closely together, harbor a dark secret, and risk their lives for one another. In Nathalie's case, she willingly uses the Peacock Miraculous. Knowing the risks, and when she becomes ill, Gabriel makes her health a priority. The pair are close enough that Nathalie doesn't hesitate to embrace Gabriel when he's stressed, nor does he to carry her when she becomes weak. Their obvious affection for one another doesn't go unnoticed by Adrien, who gives Gabriel his blessing to pursue a new relationship in the episode Felix. However, the notion leaves Gabriel distraught, claiming Emilie is the only woman he could love. Gabriel's affection toward Nathalie seemed purely platonic in nature, influenced by their shared history and goal. Unfortunately, Nathalie's feelings are confirmed to be more romantic as the episode Passion confirms she once had a crush on Gabriel, which may have persisted until their falling out in the 5th season. The confirmation occurs when Adrien confides in Nathalie about Marinette and inquires about her history with love. She reflects on a memory of herself standing behind Gabriel and Emilie while on an expedition. The scene implies she was in love with Gabriel in the past, but never pursued her feelings because he was already committed to Emilie. The special episode could showcase her true feelings and how it impacted her friendship with the couple.
But I was never able to bring you Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculous. It's time I truly delivered on my promise.
Number 3. Nathalie and Emilie. There is very little information available about Emilie in the series. Gabriel refuses to talk about her in most instances, Amelie and Felix make occasional appearances, and Adrien mainly admits to missing her rather than discussing memories from his childhood. We learn that Emilie was once an actress in the episode Gorizilla, and that one of her films, Solitude, was directed by André Bourgeois. We can infer that she was a kind and caring mother due to how Adrien speaks of her, and that she had an adventurous spirit due to her traveling the world with Gabriel and Nathalie. We learn more about Emilie's past and ambitions in representation. According to Felix and Kagami, who use a Sentimonster to reveal Emilie and Amelie's past, Emilie had always had high expectations placed on her. As the older twin sister, her parents expected her to take on responsibilities and marry into a family they approved of. Instead, Emilie desired to pursue her passions and the possibilities of true love, which resulted in her leaving her family behind to have a life with Gabriel. The couple were happy together despite having little. Eventually, they decided to have a child, and Emilie put her life on the line to make that wish come true. Emilie was passionate about love, family, and adventure. These positive attributes made her easy to get along with. In Passion, it's shown that Nathalie still has Emilie's phone, which contains video messages she left behind for Nathalie and Gabriel before succumbing to her illness. In one, she encourages Nathalie to stop Gabriel's obsession with the Miraculouses and to care for Adrian as a mother would. Nathalie cries, believing she has failed to fulfill one of Emilie's dying wishes before she vows to obtain the Ladybug and Cat Miraculouses, before Gabriel does. Emilie wouldn't ask Nathalie to treat Adrian like her son if they didn't trust one another, and Nathalie wouldn't have risked her life and a fatal condition to bring Emilie back if she didn't love the woman, be they close friends or best friends. The new episode will be the only opportunity to explore Emilie's personality and how she bonded with others.
Adrian will be well surrounded. He'll have you, Nathalie, and he'll have his father if Gabriel agrees to give up on his madness.
Number 4. Miraculous Discoveries. In Feast, Master Fu tells Marinette about the Order of Guardians and his greatest mistake. He informs her of the Sentimonster Feast, who he summoned using the Peacock Miraculous when undergoing his training. When the Sentimonster went rogue, consuming everything in its path, it took the other Guardians, Miracle Boxes, and the entire temple. Master Fu barely escaped with the Chinese Miracle Box, losing the Butterfly and Peacock Miraculouses. He also lost the box's grimoire, which held critical information about the Miraculouses and their former wielders. As we know, Gabriel later finds the two Miraculouses and the grimoire during one of his expeditions, and Emilie and Nathalie likely accompany him. Since the special episode is confirmed to take place in Tibet, the location of the Order of Guardians may revolve around when they discovered the Miraculouses. While they may have trouble deciphering the grimoire initially, they may have accidentally summoned Nuru and Dusu if they closely examined or wore the magical jewels. The episode could then explore who Nuru and Dusu were, centuries after being lost in Tibet, and how Dusu copes with her broken miraculous. It's possible that the three who discover the Kwamis won't believe in magic and will have difficulty accepting the stories they hear, until Emilie and Gabriel realize that the Peacock Miraculous could help make one of their dreams come true.
To find the Guardian.
I'm not so sure anymore.
If you ever need my Yura again, I'll be here for you.
The use of a flashback episode to discuss characters that enamor longtime Miraculous Ladybug fans is a smart move. The episode will provide insight into a character who died before the series started and explain her relationship with others through a primary source, aside from personal memories as done in past episodes. It will also provide proper backstory and motivation for Nathalie, the only one of the three friends who still lives, meaning a glimpse into her past could be what she needs to help her acknowledge where she started from, her previous mistakes, and how she would atone for them by helping Adrian.
If you don't help me make the wish come true, I won't be able to save myself. I won't be able to save you either.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
If you were to begin hiding the truth from me, then I'd naturally start imagining all kinds of things.